IsoStrength Lite is a full-body stretch device by ooZeeki. Made of the highest quality, padded 2-inch webbing and equipped with our patented shock cord technology, Lite assists you in performing a true PNF contract-relax technique.
Catherine is going to help me demonstrate IsoStrength Lite, one of our stretch devices, today. I would like to point out to you that as you hold the device toward you, there is a label that we have placed on the bottom of the device. Is a picture of a foot. Always keep the toes of this picture away from you. When you stretch your lower leg, always enter below this black strap. And when you stretch your upper leg, you enter above the black strap. And that will simplify using the device for you. A couple of other things I like to point out is that when you stretch your lower leg, you want to keep your knees bent, right? And also you want to keep your heel on the ground. By keeping your heel on the ground, you're eliminating the use of the muscles of your upper leg. So you're isolating the targeted muscle, which is the calf. Couple other things is that you can do this exercise or this stretch standing, sitting on a chair, or sitting on a floor. The only thing you have to remember is keep your heel on the ground. So Catherine, we're going to get Catherine in position to stretch the calf muscle. So again, you enter from the bottom portion, right below the toes. And what we are also going to do is that as we do this stretch, we have built into our product a shock cord system, which we call the shock cord technology. That would allow you to perform a technique which we call the IsoStrength stretch technique, also known as a PNF technique or contract and relax technique. And I'll explain to you how that works. So there's 3 steps to this exercise. One is that you stretch the targeted muscle for about 10 to 15 seconds to a point of tension. So Catherine, please go ahead and pull. Keep your heel on the ground, knee bent, perfect. Good. You don't want this to hurt. You just want to stretch it to a point you feel tension. 10 to 15 seconds. Step 2, you hold everything in position. The only thing you do is you push into this bungee with your toes. Perfect. The concept is to contract the muscle for 10 to 15 seconds. And I'll explain to you what that's doing for you. Step 3, you go back into the stretch. So go ahead and back into stretch. Perfect. And right there. And you hold that position for about 10 to 15 seconds. And the best thing is to keep the knee in the same position throughout this exercise. So that's step 3. So you repeat this 3 times. So you go ahead and Catherine, if you would please repeat that 3 times. So you stretch first, then you push in for 10 to 15 seconds, and then you go back into the stretch. So what is a PNF technique or a contract relax technique? What this does is you have a system, a natural system in your body which is called is a reflex, is a stretch reflex that prevents you from stretching to your maximum potential. Every time you contract the muscle for a few seconds and then you go back into the stretch, the muscle is basically fooled for a few seconds. And you're taking advantage of that to have a more effective stretch. So that's what the PNF technique is. And then to recap it really quickly, you always want to stretch to a point of tension. You contract for 10 to 15 seconds, and you go back into the stretch for a more effective stretch.